Morning students, welcome back to my class. In your last class, we have already discussed about tissues, epithelial tissues, types of tissues, simple epithelium. Today, let us discuss about compound epithelium. We have already studied about simple epithelium, which tells that simple epithelium is made up of a single layer of epithelial tissues. Compound epithelium, as you can see in this diagram, is made up of several layers, or you can say multiple layers of epithelial tissues. The surface of our body and internal organs is subjected to wear and tear during injury. To protect the inner tissues, the outer lining of the body and organs are covered by a specialized group of cells called compound epithelium. These multiple layers prevent the wear and tear of the tissues during injury. Only the cells of the deepest layer, as you can see here, this portion, rest on the basement membrane. It provides protection to underlying tissues against mechanical, chemical, thermal, or osmotic stress. Compound epithelium may further be divided as stratified epithelium and transitional epithelium. Stratified epithelium, it is a multi-layered epithelium and much thicker than simple epithelium. You can see from this diagram. The cells are formed by mitotic division. The first formed cells are cuboidal in shape, but as they divide, they are pushed outward towards the free surface of the tissue, and they become flattened, cuboidal or columnar in shape. The main function is protection. Stratified epithelium is further divided as stratified squamous epithelium, stratified keratinized squamous epithelium, stratified cuboidal epithelium, stratified columnar epithelium. Stratified squamous epithelium, it has several superficial layers of living squamous epithelium cells and deeper layers of interlinked polygonal cells. Their main function is to protect the underlying tissues against mechanical damage by friction with food. Hence, they are basically present inside the buccal cavity lining, pharynx and esophagus lining. Stratified squamous epithelium, keratinized squamous epithelium, it has many superficial layers of horny scale-like remains of dead squamous cells and several deep layers of living polygonal cells. They covers the external dry surface of the skin. Its function is it is impervious to water and highly resistant to mechanical abrasions, thereby protects the underlying tissues. Stratified cuboidal epithelium. This type of epithelial tissue is composed of multiple layers of cube-shaped cells. Only the most superficial layer is made up of cuboidal cells, and the outer layers can be of other types. Basically, they lines the inner surface of large salivary and pancreatic ducts. Their function is also to protect the tissues from mechanical or chemical damage. Next, stratified columnar epithelium. It is a rare type of epithelial tissue composed of multiple layers of columnar cells over multiple layers of cuboidal cells. They are present in the conjunctiva of the eye, inner parts of the pharynx, anus, the uterus, male urethra, and vas deferens. Their function is also protection. Next, we go for translational epithelium tissue. It has a single layer of cuboidal cells at the base, 2 to 3 middle layers of large polygonal or pear-shaped cells, and a superficial layer of large, broad, rectangular or oval cells. It is much thinner and more stretchable than the stratified epithelium. It lines the inner surface of the urinary bladder and ureters. Its function is to prevent loss of water from blood to urine, prevents escape of urine into the surrounding tissue, allows considerable expansion of the urinary bladder. Now, some of the columnar or cuboidal cells are modified to form specialized cells for secretions, and hence they are known as glandular cells. These cells, they secrete mucus, which protect the inner lining of organs from the enzymatic activity of the enzymes, or corrosive activity of the enzymes. It also secretes enzymes for digestion purposes or for any other metabolic reactions. Some glands are modified to release hormones. Hormones are very important because it controls the different activities of our body. Hence, two types of glands we will find: exocrine glands and endocrine glands. Exocrine glands, they secrete enzymes mucus, saliva, earwax, oil, milk, and other cell products, and release them via ducts or tubes. Whereas endocrine glands, they do not possess any ducts, hence their products, that is hormones, are secreted directly into the fluid bathing the gland. Hence, this is the end of the chapter, epithelium. We will study about another tissue, that is neural tissue, in your next class. Thank you.